it's Ashley, and I'm here in my Hertz rent-a-car, and it's time for another Destination Putnam brought to you by Creative Brands International. We are on our way to pick up Brittany Willard with Edward Jones, and I can't wait for you to learn more about her. Let's pick her up. Hello! Welcome to Destination Putnam.
Thank you.
Everyone, this is Brittany.
Hello.
And I'm excited to have you in the car today.
Me too. I'm excited this worked out.
Yeah, absolutely. So I always like to start off by asking our guests just to tell us a little bit about themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Brittany Willard. I am a financial advisor. My husband and I, we are both financial advisors. Mm-hmm. We own the Edward Jones branch that we renovated the building and opened it here this last year. We had our ribbon cutting. We're right across the street from Area 34, which is exciting.
Yes,
so,
welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you. We love it. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that building, but
really
we're in it and we're loving the location.
It's beautiful too.
Thank
you guys
you.
did a phenomenal job renovating it, and it's just such a nice office to be in.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit more about your background. What led you to being a financial advisor? And
Oh goodness, I don't even know. I'm one of those people. I don't think you'll ever find me saying everything happens for a reason. Mm-hmm. I feel like what you put out in the world will come back, right? I'm military. Mm-hmm. I'm originally from Oregon, so I'm not a West Virginia native. I have been here since 2014. But I was in the Army. I did 10 years in the Army, both enlisted, and then I commissioned as an officer, moved here, and was afforded the opportunity to switch over to the Air Force. So I jumped ship, and I've been doing that for 7 years now. My background is actually behavioral health. Yeah. So I've always had a soft spot in my heart for helping people, where they're at, and then, where they want to be, and kind of helping them go through that transition and, kind of prosper from the experiences that they've had. And I've always done the military thing, both part-time and full-time. I was doing it full-time for a really long time. I stepped out of the behavioral health background and jumped in full force here up at the 130th Airlift Wing, and then deployed. I left last June. Well, it's 2024 now, so June of 2022, I left. I got back in January of 23. I was out primarily in Kuwait, and then was also in Iraq. And then since I came home, I decided, with my little boy who's 4, he has cerebral palsy, and just started preschool, and I wanted to be here to spend more time with him and help him through these first few years to get him going and set up as best we can, and was looking to come off the full-time side with the military and drop back down to part-time, and wanted to get back into helping people, but wasn't quite sure what avenue I wanted to take. And while I was deployed, our regional leader with Edward Jones reached out to me and said, your husband, who was originally in Point Pleasant, we just opened our branch here in the Valley, and she said, we would love for you to come on, and we love your background, and you're great with people, and is this something you would ever have thought about doing? And I said, absolutely not. I've run multi-million-dollar programs with the military. I did it overseas. And I run my own finances, but I never thought about getting into the financial field. And so I dug into it a little bit. I spoke with a bunch of different advisors in the area, and realized that as a financial advisor, yes, you are, helping people with their money and in retirement and saving for whatever it is, but at the end of the day, you're really helping people and you're working with people, which is one thing that I love. So I looked into it, I studied, I went back to school, did all the things, and opened my own branch. And there you go. So there we go. Now here I am today. And now here you are. And I'm loving it. It's fantastic.
Well, we're loving having you in the area, and just, always having a good person to refer people to, and specifically being across the street.
Yes. It's great. I love coming. I can walk right across the street, play a little bit of Frogger, and get some coffee.
Yeah. Yes, it's definitely not always the best time to cross Tays Valley Road, but for the most part, it's good.
It's great.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk anything at all about the foundation?
Sure, absolutely. So, as I had mentioned, my 4-year-old has cerebral palsy. He was a planned baby, but he was a surprise at 26 weeks. I went to work, went into labor, and then disappeared off the face of the earth for 6 months.
Yeah.
We were in the NICU, and he has been a blessing in disguise. He has, oh my gosh, he's taught me a lot about patience and resilience, but one of the things that I am finding, especially with the schools and the parks, is they're not very accessible for children with wheelchairs or gait trainers or leg braces or whatever it may be because of the bark chips.
Yes.
And my son has all of those things. So, he gets to go play on the playground and he loves it, but the teachers have to get him out of whatever he's in and carry him to the special needs swing or carry him to the merry-go-round or carry him and put him on whatever it is on the playground. And he's heavy.
Yeah.
He's up to 40 pounds now. That's a lot of weight to carry around.
So cute.
Thank you. So I decided that I was going to start a nonprofit, which I did here at the end of 2023. It's called KAST, K-A-S-T, stands for Killian's Accessibility Support Team Foundation. And one of the things that we are working on right now is kind of getting it up and running. But we are going to fundraise and solicit donations for the foundation. 100% of the proceeds are going to go to get rid of the bark chips in all of the Putnam County schools, at all of the Putnam County parks, churches, whatever it may be. And I really want to make Putnam County not only a destination like you've been doing a fantastic job with, but an accessible destination. No matter where you take your child, no matter what their need may be, they're going to be able to independently move around.
Yes.
So I'm gonna, try and start with my son's school. I've already spoken with the principal there, but I'm gonna get with the school districts and we're gonna figure out a beautiful plan. And I mean, it's gonna take time. I tend to be, very. I want it now. I want to do it now. Just get it all done at one time. So it's gonna take a little bit of time. We're just now getting started, but I'm very excited to see kind of what we're going to be able to do and some changes we're going to be able to help make in the community.
I'm thrilled about it, and that's why I wanted you to talk about it, because I was immediately, when you told me about it, I was just, it isn't something that, when people say, oh, well, we have the playground and we have the chair, the swing for the wheelchair or this or that, people don't always think about the process of getting to that swing and things like that, and I honestly was one person that was kind of guilty of it, and once you explained it to me, I was like, no, I'm in. What can I do to help? Like, this is absolutely something that we as a community should rally behind and really try to help you reach your goal with that. So
yes, I'm excited.
If anybody else feels called or drawn to help, please reach out to Brittany or myself and we'll get you involved. But how should people get a hold of you if they want you to be their financial advisor? Yeah,
so you can stop by the office anytime. Like I said, we're right across the street from Area 34. You can't miss us. Or you can give me a call at 304-397-5553.
That's great.
All right.
I appreciate you riding along in Destination.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thanks to our partners at Hertz as well as Creative Brands International. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
All right, bye.